Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? Happy Friday. It is July 1st and it is Friday and it is Independence Day weekend, 4th of July weekend. So there's so much going on. And I hope that you guys have plans or excited for the weekend or just gonna hang out and relax, whatever makes you happy. I'm excited for you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I just came from the airport where I've been for like 5 hours, dropping my children off to take a flight to New York, where they're meeting their dad and they're going to go explore New York for a couple days. So I'm excited for them. Just took a really long time. So, just for those of you who have not traveled so much since COVID, make sure you leave yourself a lot of time, like minimum 2 hours before your flight leaves. You need to be at the airport, like be there, really, because there are so many delays. I don't know if they're just like, there's just not enough people working. So there's just lots of delays, lots of just kind of big long lines, lots of complications and problems. So just put on your patient hat. Not patient like as in going to the hospital, but being patient. And you will have a much better time. Sorry, my dog is having issues over there. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit different today. I'm super excited because I think I'm gonna switch decks of tarot cards, and so I'm sort of introducing it today, the idea of it, and I might use compare with one of the new cards with what we choose today. But today I'm also only going to use the major arcana cards. So only the big ideas, the big archetypal ideas of the tarot. So we're not going to have a suit. So there will be no wands or swords or pentacles. Okay. Sorry, or cups. So it's just going to be the major arcana today. So we're choosing from 22 cards. And let me know where you're tuning in from, please, so that we can create our virtual network across the globe, reminding us all that we are together, that no one is alone, and that we are all experiencing very similar things in life, on this journey in life. So let me know, drop them in the comments where you're from. And then also today, as in every day, we set the intention for our card. It's just a tarot card of the day, just one card, just something for us to think about, something for us to ponder. And so our intention with choosing this card is, what do we need to know, listen to, learn, pay attention to, be warned by today as a collective and individually. So let's see what happens, okay? Excuse me. Okay. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about this card. I love this card. Okay, so this is the Tower. It looks really doomy and gloomy, and it kind of is to some degree. Look at, there are people like literally falling out of this burning building that is also called the Lightning. This card is also called the Lightning. It's card number 16, and it is kind of a freaky looking card, right? It's like, oh my gosh, the crown, like this sovereign tower, this fortress that was built is tumbling to the ground. Everything that we had put our crown on feels like it might be struck by lightning, flames going everywhere, and we are falling like everything, it's ending, it's over. That is the first impression of this card. And you can see why, obviously. It's like black in the background. This feels very heavy, this card. But there's also a way of looking at this card in a different way. And this card is definitely one I'm going to show you its counterpart in the new deck that we have, which I absolutely love, and I think you'll see why. So the Tower is reminding us that maybe in our efforts to build a foundation and a strong fortress around our hearts or around our ideas or around our path in life, it's kind of reminding us that we didn't really think of a good way out, like a good exit strategy, if it's not working. And so this is reminding us to think in advance of how we can maneuver and be open to, not so confined and set in stone in one way of thinking, because then it can be hard to get out of that. It can be hard to see other opinions and ideas and suggestions from other people if you're so stuck in one way of doing it, in one way of thinking. Okay. It's reminding us to let go of materialism, to rebuild for future success. It's a forceful awakening. It's like waking us up. It's waking us up, okay, to some things that maybe, with the best of intentions, we kind of built this, like maybe it's a wall around your heart and you haven't been able to let anyone in. And we're starting to see the effects of that and realize that there is more for you available. There's more. This is offering you a fresh start to rebuild sustainably with the expectation, with the thought of going forward. Awaken to the ways of suppressed growth. Okay, so that's in the Rider-Waite tarot deck, right? This is like the original tarot deck, sorry. One of the original tarot decks. And then my new tarot deck, which I'm so excited about, is called Spirit Song Tarot. And yes, it follows the tarot, but it uses animals as representation of each archetype in each card. And it also uses words at the bottom and perhaps even different language. Like this card was called the Tower. This one's called something else, and I'm still learning, which is why we're going to wait until next week. But I do remember seeing this yesterday when I was looking. Okay, so look, it's a gecko, I believe. Let me see. I'm going to actually pull out its little booklet so that I can read to you what it says, because it is such an unbelievable way of thinking about it and looking at it. And it says it's the Tower, and the main ideas are release and revelation. So like something is being revealed to you, release and revelation. Okay, so let's see what this little booklet has to say. The Tower, oh my gosh, I opened right to it. Seriously, I opened right to it. Okay, here we go. This is our card for today, release and revelation. Oh, it's a chameleon. It's a chameleon. It's not a gecko, it's a chameleon. Check that out. Chameleon is the shaman of adaptation. Seizing the power of cloaking, he changes color to blend with his shifting surroundings. Life is change, and you have the choice to either accept change or to resist it. By clinging to ideas that no longer work within the structure of your spiritual evolution, the winds of revelation will force you to go with the flow. Chameleon is here to help you shift the colors of your state of being, setting you on the path to your highest truths. Relax, place trust in yourself, and release fear. By attuning yourself to the magic of chameleon, you become more receptive to the powers around you. Okay, so some of the key words are change, sudden shift, release, upheaval, revelation, divine intervention, and liberation. Okay, guys, so I hope that gives you a different perspective on this card. I mean, look at how nice this card looks, first of all. Look at how beautiful the art is. My goodness, sorry. And I love the idea. I love having a chameleon as the representation of the tower. For it really is not so gloomy. It does not have to be gloom doomsday. It has to be shifted. Our perception, our perspective, our framing it, the way of looking at it has to be shifted towards something that is more light-filled, right? It can't be so doom and gloom. If we're always so doom and gloom, then all we're going to do is be scared all the time and be fearful. And fear is what holds us back. And we are not here to be held back. We are here to transform and evolve and move forward. So the chameleon reminds us to change colors as we go, that it's okay. That is what is required of us as we evolve. And we all have different colors to access. We all have different new layers of our beingness to evolve into. We're not done, people. We got lots of growth to happen. Everyone, no matter how old you are, you can still learn something. Every day, learn something new. Okay, so it might be a big one for you, or it might just be something small. It might just be the awareness of this and the difference between, this card and this card. I like this card much better. And I'm also really into spirit animals. So this might be the deck that I switch over to. Let me know what you think, guys, about this beautiful card, and I'll show you sort of the rest of the deck. It's called Spirit Song Tarot. Yeah, let's reframe everything that's going on and be open to a new path and rising again, because that's why we're here. We're here to just overcome, to battle, to overcome, and to grow. Have an amazing weekend. Be safe. I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, and I love you. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye.